Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allison, and on this channel I do my plan to do is like lifestyle, maybe some beauty, like hauls and like reviews. That's like what I find interesting, and I'd like to do that on my channel. So thank you for clicking and on this video. So today what I'm actually going to talk about, we're like wrapping up 2018. I know it's crazy, but we've got like 5 more days left of the year. So with this new year coming up, and like when we think everyone's like coming up with their goals, I wanted to, it's like something I've been working on for a while, but I really want to, even with this new year coming up, really like enforce it. And it is me trying to go towards a more minimal kind of style with my like my shopping habits. So this video is gonna be like how to curate your closet, like how to shop like intentionally, because I feel like I've realized in the past, like maybe when I was like in my late teens, early 20s, I was definitely like a very big impulsive shopper, especially with like, you know, when things are cheap, like Forever 21, Rainbow, Papaya, like things like that, or stores like that. You can, you know, you can buy some things, a lot of things maybe for cheap, trendy items, and like really bad, not always, but like not the best material, and then like the stuff doesn't last you that long, and then you look back later and you're like, why did I spend money on this? So, and like as I've gotten older, I've noticed that I've been better with intentionally shopping, and also making sure, like, you know, how is this outfit, like this top, this bottom, whatever I'm buying, like how long is it gonna last me, like what's the material, like where did I get it from, kind of like how long will this last me, like I'm spending whatever, if it's like 10, 15, 20, 30, 100, whatever amount I spend on this item, like how long am I going to be able to wear this for? So that's what I'm going to talk about today. And I'm just going to talk about some things that when I go shopping, that I look for. Right, I don't know if you can see a little bit of my clothes, and I have some clothes over here which you can't see, but since I moved to New York, I didn't bring everything from my place in Virginia, but a lot of those things I don't wear, so it's like I need to actually really get rid of them. But the things I brought here, the things I thought I would wear, but even like it doesn't even look like much, but even that stuff I don't even wear, like all the stuff on that rack. Sometimes I keep picking the same things over and over again. So I've noticed that when I shop, what I feel like I can get the most wear out of is solid colors. Like there's two parts to this: solid colors and specific prints. So I'm just gonna show you a couple pieces. So it's winter time right now, so like I'm gonna be picking up like knits. Ooh, lighting goes away. So this is like a knit, it's a sweater, and it has like a very like, it's not just a regular neck, it kind of like comes like really like up here, but even though it's a color, it's solid color, nothing on it. Then another like knit sweater, this is from Gap, but solid color. The neck's a little bit more down, but yeah. So when I shop for like even like when I'm wearing, this is just like a regular plain black sleeve long sleeve shirt, yeah. So then when I'm shopping, I always make sure that I always tend to go to solids. Like I'm not really into like prints or like some type of design on the front. I'm like really picky when I'm buying something that has like some type of embellishment or something that makes it stand out a little bit more. But I feel like to get the best use of your clothes, like getting solid pieces works the best, because you can, you know, that like those solid color sweaters you can wear with like any color pants, like jeans, any color jean, any color denim, black pants, white pants, you know, whatever it is. So you get more wear when something is solid versus when it has like, you know, a couple colors on it, or it has some type of like design thing right here in the front. And that applies the same thing to pants. So I'm not gonna pull any out right now, but I don't have too many pants, and I have like only a couple jeans, but I have like jeans that are, obviously I'm not gonna go buy jeans that are all the same color. Like I want to get maybe some light wash jeans, some darker denim, you know, maybe like darker denim with some rips, or so these are from H&M. Like I don't know what this, it's like they're legging pants, but they have the zipper on the side. But I mean, they're not expensive, but the thing is these don't last so long. But pants like that are not this jean material, not denim, but you can get these in like so many different colors. And again, this is like solid pants, no color on this. So when I'm like shopping for clothes, like I'm making sure my pants and my tops are a solid color. Then I can, you know, I could put this with this and it'll look cute, or like this with like a white sweater, white shirt, whatever it is. So that's kind of like the one thing I do definitely when I'm shopping is solid colors are good. Another thing that I do when I shop, and I think it's really helpful, is I actually pay attention. Let me look it up. I actually pay attention to this little tab. Like, so all your clothes have this little information pieces in here, and it tells you, you know, all this like useful information. But I always check this because I want to check the material that the item is made of, like if it's like 100% cotton or like nylon, acrylic, polyester, whatever it is. And I also check how to wash this, like how do you take care of this. So like, and they always have it in different languages, but this one says like wash inside out, hand wash cold, dry, like, or dry, like gives you different options. But anyways, it tells you the main things that I look for on this little slip is the material and how to take care of it. So that's also one thing. Like if you see something and like you like it, you know, you feel like, oh, this is it, but you also have to see how to take care of it, because that also will, you know, take up time. Like I know that I've bought sweaters not in the past and I haven't paid attention to it, and then I see like I have to, this is dry clean, and like I know myself, I'm not the type to go out of my way to go to the dry cleaner. Like I don't want to wait for it. It's like also you have to pay like an extra service for this, and for me I feel like what is dry cleaning, like how does that really clean my clothes? But yeah, so for me, like paying attention to that little information slip is really important when I also shop for clothes. I'm looking into that because then I know like how I'm going to take care of it, also how long it is. Like also, like I said, I mentioned material. So if something's polyester, which is like I think like a synthetic, you know, man-made material, I know that how my body reacts to it, and it is that I sweat easily in it, especially in the summertime. Like I will not wear, like I will do my best to avoid wearing anything that says, if it says polyester, like I'm not going to wear it because I know I'm going to sweat like crazy. And I don't know if that's for everybody, but for me, like polyester is not the best for me to wear. So also like that, if I see, like I look at the tab and it says like, oh, it's 100% polyester, then I'm like, oh, never mind. Like I'm not getting it, just because I know like how much I have to wash it. Like the likeliness of me wearing it is not going to be a lot because I know how my body's going to react to it. So that's like one thing. If like another part, what I check when I'm shopping is like that little I don't know what you call it, like the information slip is really important to me. When I shop and I shop for things that are not a solid color, then there's like my go-tos, and I'm just gonna pick a couple things for examples. It'll be like polka dots. I think polka dots are always something you can wear with anything, always in. They've been around for like in style and fashion for years. So if I'm gonna pick something, yeah, polka dots is one of them. This is like a blouse with like full-on polka dots. And then if I'm gonna wear, like, I'll just back up a bit, pants. These are like some striped pants that I got from Zara. Really basic, has a little bow in the top to tie around, but yeah, that's another example. So if I'm shopping, then some prints that I'll be buying, I'm like really strategic with that. So like it would be polka dots, stripes. I definitely find myself buying like florals in the summer, like yeah, spring, summertime. Like I tend to wear more floral, so those are like type of prints which I guess are seasonal for like my choice and like how I wear my clothes. But I'm okay with buying floral because I feel like that's also like really in. And also and then also another print that I don't wear too often, but I feel like it's also okay, is camo. Like camo pants, maybe a camo shirt, a camo jacket, kind of camo like windbreaker. I think those are definitely always in. And I definitely think you can wear that in the summertime and in the winter. So that's also like how when I shop, like I'm also checking at those things. I mentioned it a little bit before, is embellishments. So this is an example of something that it's in my closet. I actually don't wear it. However, I haven't gotten rid of it and I need to donate it, sell it, whatever. It is this sweater. This is from, I got this like years ago from the Limited, and the color, I really liked it for the color. Like it's beautiful for the color, but this, I don't know if you can see it. It has these little things that are sewn on. Maybe the inside is better to understand how much it is, right? So those are the strings connecting these little things, that you can kind of hear it. Yeah, so I got that sweater, and at the time, yeah, I loved it, but then I didn't think about it at the time, right? I got this probably when I was like 20 or something like that. I didn't realize like this is going to be a lot of work for me to take care of, because I can't just throw that in the washer, because like if I throw this in the washing machine, then like something can like get on it and then pull it and then maybe break some of those little like embellishments off, and then like the sweater's ruined. So yeah, those are things I look for. Like sometimes I've seen, especially at Zara, because I tend to like shop there a lot, or like at least look there, it's like they sometimes have these tops with like little pearls on it, little like mini beads, beadwork, those, I don't know what you call that, I guess semi beadwork. So those type of things I tend to not buy, even though the blouse is very beautiful. I know like this means I'm gonna have to hand wash it. That means I'm gonna have to like accumulate a pile. I will eventually accumulate a pile, because like I don't like to wash my stuff all the like hand wash. Like to me, like hand washing is a hassle, but if I want to take care of something, like I'm going to do it. And I know that this piece, I will have to hand wash it if I want to maintain it. So that's another thing I look for when I'm shopping, is I tend to not buy items that I know I have to hand wash or be very delicate with. So those are like some things that I look for, like when I'm like intentionally shopping and intentionally trying to curate my closet. So right in the background you can see some things, and I'm mainly just talking about clothes today, but I would like to talk more, like do like a little series on this about like accessories, maybe like your shoes, maybe even coats, because I feel like that's a whole different like section. Right now I'm just talking about like tops and bottoms. So yeah, that's how I feel like, and I'm trying to, like I said, move to like a minimalist style, where I don't want to buy like tons of the same thing. Like I don't want to have tons of white tops, tons of like black tees, you know what I mean? Just like invest some money, or like, you know, shop strategically, look at the material, and then you could potentially like, you know, get an outfit, or you know, some like a piece that'll last you, like it'll last a while, because you got to take care of it. So what else do I want to talk about? I know it's really like, you know, you want to get something cheap, so like places like Forever 21, sometimes even some things at Zara, like depending on where you are, if they have it, like Papaya, Charlotte Russe, Rainbow here in New York, I feel like I see that a lot. And then like just rent. So I live in the Bronx, so like on Fordham, like you see lots of little like, you know, shops selling like, you know, low cost clothes, and then you feel the material, and I feel like, you know it's not gonna last that long. You could probably only wear this one day, maybe 2 times. So also when you shop, like I think it's good to shop and keeping in mind like how long is this gonna last, you know, how long do I want to, you know, have the option to wear this? Because, you know, also like the fashion industry, even though they put out so many beautiful things every season, you know, and trendy things like every season, the fashion industry does, like, you know, there's a lot of waste in it, because like, you know, styles come and go, and then like myself, what I'm trying to do is like making sure that when I buy something, like I'm actually thinking about like, do I really like this, or is this I'm liking this in the moment? And I feel like that can help when you're curating your closet, especially with this new year coming up and everyone has their goals, you know, keep up with those goals hopefully. Then yeah, so that's just kind of what I wanted to share with the new year coming up. I do plan to get rid of some of my clothing that I know I don't wear. Like there's no point in me holding on to it because I don't wear it. So what I'd like to do is I do have a Depop and a Poshmark, which I'll link down below, and I list you know, some of my items there, and I've been able to sell a couple things, mostly on Poshmark, but I do like Depop's layout better. So that's one way you can do to get rid of your clothing, is to sell it. Another way is to donate it, donating it to like a place that like resells clothing, or donating it to like agencies that are like looking for clothing, to like, you know, service providers that, you know, give it back to the people in the community. Or like another thing that I love to do is give it to my family members. So I have a lot of family in Virginia, because where I'm from, but in Bolivia. So a great thing is, you know, when I go visit, or my family goes visit, or, you know, all of like my uncles, aunts will send clothes that, you know, either like new stuff, which is great, this gifts, but also like a lot of new stuff that we've taken, or a lot of our old stuff that we've taken care of, and then give it to our family members over there, especially if there's like a lot of like little ones growing up, or like teenagers that are growing up, or just like, you know, just giving it away to family, because, you know, like they might, you know, they could use it too. Or like another thing that I like to do is to my friends, like, you know, but people who need the clothes. And those are kind of like tactics that I like to do. But I definitely, with this new year coming up, like I said, I would like to clean out this clothes rack, and then I have another rack over here. I'd like to clean those out, really like take off whatever I know I'm not gonna wear, or that I don't fit into, and give it away, either selling, donating, or tossing if it's like ripped. Like I like some pants, like if they're not the best quality, like they rip these, and sometimes I'll keep wearing it even though it's ripped, so I'm like, oh, nobody else notices it, but it's just like, I'm not gonna fix it. It's like, doesn't cost that much, it's gotta go. So yeah, that's all I wanted to share in this video, and I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope this was kind of helpful, maybe informative, and yeah, thank you. Bye.